Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tim Allen for the Flint Courier, and we can look up the way and see the color guard starting to wink their way down the street. So we're going to be ready to rock and roll here. Just a reminder as we get ready to go, our sponsors for today's broadcast are Granite County Medical Center, serving Granite County for 71 years since 1953. Also, Granite County Insurance, everything you need from your farm and business, home and ranch, they can take care of all of your insurance needs. And Century 21 Real Estate, your hometown,
can everybody kind of hear?
Your hometown agents, Jennifer Jolie and Thor Sicklin. And today they're going to be providing our C21 drone cam footage of the parade. The voice you hear in the background on the speakers, that's Casey Weaver of Weaver Auctions. They do a great job here a couple times a year in auctioning off stuff for folks and estates and moving cattle. Great ranchers, great members of the community. Casey's voice will be the one you're hearing all afternoon. So as the color guard approaches, I'm going to shut up and let him do his thing.
Yes.
All right, we'd like to welcome everybody to the 2024 Drummond PRCA Rodeo Parade here coming at noon. The rodeo starts at 3. But here comes one of the greatest flags known to human right here, Old Glory. Presented to you by the Bitterroot Mountettes. They come to us each and every year out of the Bitterroot. They're a drill team, and if you watch them over here before the rodeo, they perform a very, very nice drills. We appreciate you ladies for coming over. Thank you for coming. The Bitterroot Mountettes.
What are you? Caesar one. Sounds good.
And then right behind that we have Miss Rodeo Montana, I believe it is. And Miss Missoula Stampede. Thank you for coming down. We appreciate having you here. Then just 3 pretty ladies riding down the street. Thank you for coming. And then next, here comes the Grand Marshal for the Drummond Rodeo Parade. It's Darlene Kahn from out here at Hall. Darlene has lived south of Hall for about 70 years with her husband, John. They've ranched in the Hall area raising Hereford cattle for like 60-some years. Darlene was the Hall postmistress for 47 years. She was very active in Eastern Star and helped young girls through the Rainbow program. Darlene was an involved member of the Hall Methodist Church. In her later years, she tirelessly worked at decorating and sprucing up Hall, making it a bright spot in the road. She paved the way for a very active Hall beautification group that has Hall looking top-notch now. Thank you, Darlene. You've made the lower valley a better place to live. Congratulations, Darlene, and thank you for everything. And I think that's Woody Wallace driving that car, isn't it? I didn't know you had one of them, Woody. And then here comes to us each and every year again is D Motors out of Anaconda. They bring us them nice, bright Chevy pickups. The D Motors out of Anaconda. Oh, they're handing out shirts. A black shirt on a hot day. What a good idea. Thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate you all the time.
Make sure Casey gets one of those shirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is a shirt.
Yeah, Chevy shirt. Nice shirt. Not a Dodge.
Thank you.
Not a Dodge, a Chevy. They carry the correct brand. And then after them, here comes the 10-mile drivers. The 10-mile drivers come into being in 1976, 48 years ago, a group of Teamsters that have been involved in the Montana Centennial Wagon Train. Put out on a paper ad looking for people interested in driving. 50 people showed up at the first meeting. The group is named after the 10-mile in the lower Helena Valley. Just hold up a minute. The club currently has a membership of 56 people from western half of Montana. They promote the safety and pass on information and skills about driving and work to keep the tradition of driving alive, which you do not see very much anymore. Club events are driving clinics, overnight camps, wagon trains, obstacle drives, horse shows, parades, and about anything anyone can come up with related to driving horses. Present today is Rita McLean, the president of 10 Mile Drivers, with youth member Emily Gannott driving Judy, a Percheron quarter horse, and Leanne Corlett is a passenger, right there. All right, and then in the back is Kate Hollinsworth driving her mules, Katie and Kitty, and the passenger Lori. Thank you, ladies. And Pauline, how are you? Good. And then number 5 is Swee's Bar. They had a great band down there last night, and they had that Thirsty Buzzards playing down there yesterday afternoon. What a great group of young men. Swee's Bar right down the street here. And then next comes the Best in the West 4-H Club. If any of your kids are wanting to get into 4-H, get a hold of the Best in the West 4-H Club. Boy, look at that John Deere green tractor. The Best in the West 4-H Club. And then right behind him is another 4-H club, the Golden Opportunity 4-H Club, coming down the street there. 2 4-H clubs. If you're interested in joining them, you can join either one. The Golden Opportunity 4-H Club right here. What are they handing out? Popsicles? Hey, give them 2 little cowboys a popsicle. There you go, Zip. They'll take one. You bet. And then coming behind it is Weaver Auctions and Brazen Big Sky Panels. If you're looking for your panel needs, go to Brazen Big Sky. They got some nice heavy-duty panels. And Weaver Auctions also. And then behind that is Brooke Covington and Amanda Weaver right here. Bentley, sorry. Brooks is driving. See, I knew I'd screw something up. And then we have Kesley Graney. Hey, I got it right for once in 10 years. And then Cambry Clark carrying the flag there. And then Jayla Findler right behind her. Now we need a politician to come behind and kind of clean the street if we could. As much as you see, you hear about them on the TVs, that's what they need to do. And then here comes D-Motors again. D-Motors again. Hey, Gail, this time they're hanging out straps. I don't know what, I guess that's what it looks like. Don't trip over my court. All right, thank you. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you having you here at D-Motors. Oh, is that what they are? Bands for your sunglasses. I thought they were bra straps or something. I didn't know. Oh, I'm good. I got enough. And then here comes the All-American Kids, sponsored by the Republican Party. All-American Kids, sponsored by the Republican Party. The All-American Kids right here. Hey, listen to him. We got a drummer on the team. And Sing's got a nice little band. New deal. Then here comes the Hall Methodist Monday School right here. The Hall Methodist Monday School. Well, they got quite a parade this year. Troubled Water, we know a guy. Pretty cute. Got all the blow-ups in the back there. Little zoo right back there. Then here's the the American Legion right here. The American Legion. That's where we're going to be having the Drummond Kiwanis Rodeo, is at the American Legion Rodeo Grounds right over here at 3 o'clock. And then here comes the Helmville Rodeo, Labor Day Rodeo in Helmville. What a big weekend they have up there. Helmville Rodeo. I didn't think you drank, Roxy. I don't drink. Thank you, though. And then here comes Clearwater Realty. For all your realty needs, you can call Clearwater. They do a wonderful job at Clearwater Realty. Hand me a couple of them flags, will you, please? Thank you. And then right on their tail is the Shriners, Granite County Shriners. Hey, what happened to them little red mobiles you guys had? Sold them. Now you got Jeeps. Now they got Jeeps. I'll be dang, ain't that cool? The Granite Flint Creek Valley Shriners, sorry. Flint Creek Valley Shriners. Hey, don't run into the other guy there. Then coming right behind the Shriners is the Granite County Democratic Party. The Democratic Party coming right here out of Granite County. And then behind him, here comes Ryan Alter with Ghostbusters. How you doing, Stu? Good to see you. The Democratic Party there, and then here's Ghostbusters. Holy God, look at all the candy you're gonna get. I hope you're picking that up for me, Kim. You bet, the Ghostbusters right here. What, little coasters? I'll be danged. Little coasters. Don't trip over my cord. Okay. Oh, look at all of them little wooden coasters. They're pretty cool. Ghostbusters, you bet. Then here's Mark Page Construction right here. He's got the older trucks looking good. He's got the old trucks looking good. Good to see you, Mark. Thank you. The recently opened Stockman's Bar. If you haven't been out there, they've done a wonderful, wonderful job of opening up in a very nice, clean facility. And they had a beautiful fireworks just here the other day, the Stockman's Bar, and they'll do it again at New Year's. Stockman's Bar in Hall. And here's John Fitzpatrick for House District 76. Thank you. Thanks for coming. And then here's the Drummond Senior Center. The Drummond Senior Center. Linda Smith, always helping out there at the Drummond Senior Center. We always like to see Linda. How you doing, Linda? Good to see you again. Good to see you. They do provide wonderful meals up there for anybody that is wanting a meal. And then here is New Chicago Trucking, a dying industry right here in Montana. Ain't much left. CL Rasmussen driving. Good to see you, CL. Glad you could polish things up and make it look good. Appreciate that. No, he keeps the truck looking good though. He don't mess around. He don't mess around. Boy, look at all the candy out here that I'm missing out on. There's a bunch down there, Tim, if you want to go grab that. I really like these quizzes. Here comes some more New Chicago Trucking right here. The Park family from out here at New Chicago. New Chicago Trucking right here. I believe this is Bryce here, isn't it? Bryce Rasmussen? I believe this is Bryce, CL's son driving. They got them trucks polished up and looking good. And then here's the A2B Ranch from out in Hall. The A2B Ranch out in Hall. Oh, throwing koozies out. And here's the Drummond Library Story Hour right here. The Drummond Library Story Hour right here in the nice older truck there. Glad to see them things up and running. You're looking good, Brandon. Blackfoot Telecommunications right here. They're working around putting in the new underground communications around here, around Drummond, all around Granite County here. Blackfoot Communications. And then here comes the Drummond Valley Fire Department. Drummond Valley Fire Department right here. Well, the horses are pretty gentle. They didn't spook from the frisbee. And right in front of all them fire trucks, they're handled pretty good. Gene Tripp used to own these. Even Al Parker signaled us. And then here comes one of the older trucks there that has completely restored this truck. Lots of people put a lot of hours in it. How the hell am I supposed to say anything when they don't do that? A lot of people put a lot of hours in on that. Get it all fixed up. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Hopefully we won't need them this year, but they got a string of trucks. There's a pretty good string of these trucks. They all look good. A lot of young guys on here volunteering their time. The Valley Fire District right here. Kids to play with. You bet. The Valley Fire District right here. Hey, Cat, you're leaking a little water. Got a fleet of these nice big fancy trucks. If I'm not mistaken, Buck Browning probably built a lot of them. Behind the Valley Fire District is the Drummond Volunteer Ambulance. Hopefully we won't need them anytime soon, but here they are, volunteers out to help people stay alive. The Drummond Volunteer Ambulance.
What? Drummond Volunteer Ambulance.
And then behind that comes the final deal, the Granite County Sheriff, Mr. Scott Dunkerson. Hopefully he don't have to do anything either this year. Granite County, Mr. Sheriff, Mr. Scott Dunkerson. Thank you all for attending the 2024 Drummond PRCA Rodeo Parade. Now the rodeo does start at 3 o'clock, so you have some time to go down through the vendors here. They were here yesterday and they're here again today. Kind of go down and support these vendors and then go over and enjoy the rodeo. Thank you for coming. We'll see you all here next year.
And that does it for the 2024 Drummond Rodeo Parade. Again, we thank Casey Weaver of Weaver Auctions for letting us use his voice. He does a marvelous job with that. It's like the only parade I think we have where they actually give the announcers some information and allow them to know who's coming and what's going on. And now you're seeing people just filter out here. So we're going to sign off. We want to remind you that these broadcasts are brought to you by folks like Granite County Insurance, everything you need for your home and business, farm and ranch. Granite County Medical Center, serving Granite County since 1953. And our local real estate agents, Thor Sicklin and Jennifer Jolie of Century 21, selling Granite County and specifically Phillipsburg and Drummond this year. They're focusing on those areas. So if you're looking to sell, you're looking to buy, they're your folks to talk to.
How you doing, Tim?
And they provided our drone cam footage today. So we thank you for tuning in. We will have some shots and coverage from the rodeo. We hope you're having a great summer. Next thing up in the county, look on our Facebook page, look on the Phillipsburg Chamber of Commerce page. They will have information on the Flint Creek Valley Days, which are upcoming. Then, of course, we're heading into the fair season and volleyball and football season, and we are off and running again with another school year. So we thank you for tuning in for the Flint Creek Courier. Oh, and don't forget, too, when that season does hit, volleyball and football, that we will have PrepSportsMT.com. Will be where you can find out everything about the Western Division, about scores. Hopefully we're going to do standings. We'll have everything from the tournaments and brackets and all that kind of good stuff and breakdowns of the teams. Thank you for tuning in for the Flint Creek Courier. This has been Tim Allen.
Oh, yeah. Well, South Carolina's like that.
South Carolina.